Hi everyone, we are going to talk about a risky lifestyle, meat-based diet. What is meat-based diet? It's the people who eat meat regularly. I love eating food. If I could, I would like to travel around the world to discover a new flavor. I'm also an athlete, and in my preparation, the food is important. And it's like in the Formula One, if you put wrong gas in the Formula One, the pilot can't win the race. In my family, there is heart disease and cholesterol and another disease like this. And people can think this disease is hereditary, but it's not. If we can change our way to eat, it's gonna be better. So we're gonna through this outline. The first point is meat-based diet can produce cancer, and the second one is meat-based diet can produce disease. So I made some research, I read some book, and I watched some documentary, and I found some points. So the first one is meat-based diet can produce cancer. Industrial farming use cancerogenic food. Producers give mixed dead pork to the pork which is still alive, and that is bad for the meat after. Animal eat food made with pesticide, cow eats pesticide, and we eat cow, so after it's like we eat pesticide. Industrial slaughtering happen fast. 220 cow are killed every hours. It's like 15 seconds per every cow. And animal waste ends up everywhere. And in our meat, we're gonna get waste in the meat. And 95% of sampled chicken breast is contaminated by fecal matter. Industrial meat has multiple sources that gives consent. Meat transformation produces chemical compound like N-nitroso. Its carcinogen is formed during the transformation, and meat cooking produces polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. What does that mean for us? It's like the pollution atmospheric. When we cook, there is like carbon molecule inside the meat, and it's cancerogenic for us. After this first discovery, I wonder if there is more disease about meat-based diet. So there is, and meat-based diet can produce another disease. Diabetes is built by the amount of fat in meat. In the next 20 years, 1 out of every American gonna get diabetes. The particle of fat produces insulin. When it's the spectre, we can see the fat block the cells, and the sugar go directly in the blood, and it's gonna produce fat directly in the profile. The production of iron produces also insulin resistance. We can see for non-vegetarians above everything like vegan or semi-vegetarian, and these people would eat less meat. So after heart disease can come from meat. Over 17 million people die every year from cardiovascular disease, and the dead bacteria clogs our arteria. In the meat, there is dead bacteria and go inside our arteria. And when you eat the meat day after day, your arteria gonna be blocked. The excess of sodium causes hypertension that leads to heart disease. There is an excess of sodium in the chicken, for example. The producer put some sodium to try to conserve better the chicken. High fat in meat contribute for obesity. 2/3 of adults are either overweight or obese. And for 4 ounces of beef, there is 100 grams fat. So it's better to try to reduce our consumption of meat, because animal protein are digested after sugar and fatty acid. So if sugar and fatty acid bring you enough fat, the protein animal who is fat gonna get too much fat in our body. So after this discovery, I was wondering how I can be in the wrong way my whole life. So if we are on meat-based diet, we can get cancer, we can get diabetes, we can get heart disease and obesity. So it will be better if we can reduce our meat consumption. It's going to be better for our body and for us and for our children. So Dr. Michael Greger said, if our children get diabetes, we have just taken 19 years of their lifespan. We are talking about life and death.